At the end of May 2016, there's an incident where a 3-year-old boy break into gorilla captivity in a Cincinnati zoo and then fall down a 4.5-meter moat to some kind of a river. And then a 17-year-old silverback gorillas come close and then kind of drag the kids around by the leg. In that incident, the zoo authority chose to shoot and kill the silverback gorilla to save the child. Now, this incident is recorded in a video where the child is falling and then the gorillas come close and then drag the kids. But then after that, there is no videos of what happened. These videos create an uproar in the internet, especially in social media. Some people think that zoo authority shouldn't kill the gorillas, but maybe try to negotiate or using tranquilizer dart or something. But of course, some say that we have to take every measure possible to keep the child safe. Now, it's not a question about whose life is more valuable. Of course, the child is part of 6.5 billion population species, but it is our species. And the gorillas is part of about 200,000 species which is endangered and almost extinct. But let's not dwell into that. People will always think that our own species is way more important, and some people will think that who love animal will think that we have to do everything that we can to keep other species safe because we can. But let's not dwell into that because it will not end the debate. What we should focus about is, can this incident be prevented? So let's see. Is the child supposed to be able to break into a gorilla habitat? No. It is supposed to be not to. So, even though authorities said that their security measure is already the standard in America or even in international zoo, maybe the standards should change because evidently it's not enough to prevent a child from going into a gorilla habitat. Next, parents supposed to keep their child under supervision every moment, especially in the crowd, where if you lose your child, it's very hard to find it, right? If you lose it in the mall, in the zoo or water park or public places. So parents should be vigilant, especially if they choose to bring their child into the crowd. Next, I think that zoo should have something to prepare for some incident like this. They should have like some kind of standard operation and procedure to minimize the damage that will happen if something like this happen. Why? Because as we already know that in a zoo, animal and human is in a close proximity, and both of them is as unpredictable as the others. And then the last question is the last but not least is, should the animal be kept in a zoo? Do we really need a zoo? People say that zoo is necessary in order to conserve the animal and then for educational purpose where children can see the animal and learn a little bit about it. But it's now a digital era where we can learn just as much via internet or via television or something. And being kept in a zoo is very unhealthy for the animal, whatever the reason is. We have a conservation place, a real conservation place to conserve the animal without have to be kept in the zoo. People can use a camera or a surveillance camera to see the animal in wild. But why should they be kept in zoo if we can do something like that? I think that zoo is unnecessary in nowadays world. It's a relic of our barbaric past where we feel superior and we have to show our might by keeping other species